What is good, guys? It's your boy Ray J back with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a quick technical analysis of Tesla. I'm going to talk about what the mainstream media is saying about Tesla. I'm going to go over some updates about the AI technology, and I'm going to go over a future potential catalyst that can help Tesla explode. But before I get started, I have to mention two quick things. First off, I'm not a financial, legal, or taxation expert, so do not take this as legal, taxation, or financial advice, all for entertainment purposes only. Also, if you can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, but benefits the entire community as a whole. It helps more people learn about Tesla, their investments, and the things that they want to know. So, with that said and done, guys, I'm going to go on with the technical analysis. So, basically, Tesla did drop as far as $702. It did test that level of support before exploding to $715, that level of resistance, before it consolidated. And you could see that this pennant was essentially formed, which means Tesla could have another breakout in the future. But however, it is important to know that there are not major catalysts that are expected to come out tomorrow or the upcoming days. In fact, tomorrow may be a slightly red day, but I do not expect a massive movement overall. But before I talk about my prediction, I wanted to let you guys know that Tesla was up over 0.31%, and it closed at $708.49 a share. So overall, Tesla did have an okay day. Didn't have a major amount of movement. It had some volatility in the beginning and the opening hours. Before it, the last hours, it did just stagnate just there then and there. But overall, it is doing well. And I just want to go over some interesting data because Tesla has a full self-driving release date, and the AI Day reveals a crucial step forward. So I'm going to go over what happened during AI Day and some interesting updates. So this is not the main catalyst I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about it at the end of my video before I give you my price prediction. But right now, guys, let's just go over some interesting things. So first off, you have to talk about is the fact that Tesla's, or at least the latest versions, will have 8 cameras fitted around the car. And then considering that they have to create vector space and a 3D model around the world, which allows the car to perceive depths, velocities, and other features. Now, this is significant because Tesla has what's called a neural network, and this neural network allows the brain of the car to work. So the car is essentially an AI, as crazy as that sounds. And the car has to pass through vector space, through a series of planners, and that allows the car to basically act like a chess player. It's going to predict where things move and then make a decision based off that. So it's essentially thinking based off circumstances. And this thinking, it controls, the steering, the acceleration, the brakes, all that stuff. So this is basically the brain of Tesla, how the car works. It has a vision over there. It sees the surrounding world, has a 3D map created, that includes vector space. So it uses vectors to see the way the data around it is moving, and it has intermediate features such as the ability to perceive depth, the ability to perceive distance and velocity. And then it makes explicit planning and control from its neural net planner. So this neural net planner is how it calculates different decisions. And after it calculates the decisions, it makes a move depending on that. So when it does that, like I said before, this is why Elon Musk is putting his hands in AI and talking about AI, because Tesla incorporates supercomputers, new types of chips that are incorporated with multiple different cars and supercomputers, which makes it a lot more probable for Tesla to not only become fully self-driving in the future, but in order for them to do that, they are improving every single day. So how do they do it? This is basically a model of how they're doing it. They have tons of engineers working on 3D generated vector spaces, which help the car essentially see. This is what a Tesla will see. They're going to see different objects, and they perceive the objects, and then they scan everything, and they create this neural network which allows them to not only see things but understand what they are. And they also have about 10,000 clips where they understand and learn about the movement of objects so they could better understand. So a Tesla will go through other trials and errors, and it was going to understand how a human moves, how a car moves. What's the car going to be doing? What's it expected to be doing? Does it go too close to it? If something goes too close to it, the Tesla is going to have sensors that will, perceive it. That way it's able to brake when it needs to. And on top of that, they have more than 10,000 graphics processing units that they're working on. And there have been problems people have talked about because their technology is not quote unquote perfect, but it's definitely safe in my opinion. But it's very important to note that they have a Dojo supercomputer that's being developed right now, and they're designing D1 chips which feature over 50 billion transistors. So enough of all that. It is important to note that Elon Musk did talk about the beta test, the full self-driving beta test, and he mentioned that it was not fully perfect. And I could have totally understand why it's not perfect, but that doesn't mean we should trivialize Tesla. So the mainstream media is taking what he said and basically, twisting his words and criticizing Tesla for it. He said that the full self-driving system is currently not great because it is important, guys. It is important to know that, look, it's a good system. If you consider the innovation, where we were 1 year ago, 10 years ago, we did not have this technology. We did not have cars that were capable of doing what these Teslas are doing right now. So it's still good, but compared to being fully self-driving, and this is the full self-driving system he's talking about. He's not saying that the self-driving system that they have is bad. He's simply stating that the full self-driving system is not great because you still need a person. You need a human to sit on the seat and have their hands near the wheels and be prepared in case there's something goes wrong. So it's not 110% perfect yet, but it's definitely still in the works, and I still see massive, massive potential for the future. Now, the media is twisting Elon's words and saying that Tesla will not reach their goals. Tesla's not great, this and that. The AI is not safe. There are even more articles out there. Look at the Motley Fool which said that there's a new most held stock on Robinhood. They're basically attacking Tesla, doing whatever they can to make Tesla look bad. They're encouraging people to buy Apple instead. I mean, that's not surprising in my opinion. There's so much FUD out there, and that's just, like I said, it's not surprising whatsoever. And this is another article where they talk about how Tesla's driving beta is not good. So I just want you guys to know that the media is going to tell you that it says right here, it's unclear if the CEO still thinks the company can achieve level 5 by the end's year, and that's definitely FUD out there because Elon Musk is going to believe in the goals. He's not going to give up and say that it's not going to happen. He's going to try. He's going to do what he can to try because the future is still bright, but the media is not making it seem that way. They're just criticizing Tesla as much as they can. But check this out. The last thing I want to talk about is how the media has stated that Elon warned of a Terminator like AI apocalypse, and now he's building a Tesla robot. So they twisted his words once again. He did say that an AI apocalypse is possible, but he mentioned that that's a reason as to why we need to develop AI, have full control over it. That's basically his argument. And now they're just ignoring that part where he said that's why we have to control it, and they're simply stating that, oh, Elon Musk said AIs are bad and now he wants a robot. That's not true, guys. It's all just FUD out there. But I do have a big, big piece of news out there, and that's the fact that I'm sure many of you have heard about this before, but I just wanted to bring it up. The 2022 Tesla Model S Plaid review, a new 1020 horsepower chapter in American luxury cars. So basically, Tesla has a Plaid, a Model S Plaid. It's a new car. It's absolutely incredible. It's a version of their Model S, and the base price is 131,000 with. It could go up to 147,000, but it has a 100 kilowatt battery, over 1,000 horsepower. Okay, 400-mile range and 0 to 60 time in 1.99 seconds, under 2 seconds. That is absolutely insane. 1,000 horsepower in a sedan. This is basically a super sedan, which Tesla has, and it's estimated to be absolutely amazing. Okay, check this out. I'm just clicking out of some ads. There are too many ads on this, but look, check this out. These are pictures of the inside of the Tesla. It looks absolutely amazing, absolutely futuristic yet minimalistic simultaneously. And the release of this car, which is expected to come out in 2022, is going to cause the stock price to soar up. So as far as the stock price goes, I do see for tomorrow, I do not expect a big, big, big movement. I think it's going to be a little bit stagnant because of all the bad news. It may be a little bit of a red day. It may jump as high as 715 again, but it might close around the 700 $5 level of support. That's my prediction because it did stay around there for many, many hours. So 705 has strong support. So that's where I think Tesla might close. There were tons of FUD articles that came out which can bring the price down. However, guys, there are massive, massive catalysts for the future, such as the new Tesla Model S Plaid version of the model, the new AI technology and updates. So I still think that Tesla is going to surpass $1,000 by next year. Anytime next year, I do believe it's going to happen. I think by the end of the year, Tesla should beat 800. But like I said before, the chip shortage, all the FUD, and all the things out there, the mainstream media saying the bad things about Tesla are causing it to take on hits. But I do believe it's going to explode when the 2022 Model S played comes out, when big things do come out, huge things are going to come for Tesla, and this is just the beginning. So we are the Tesla community. We are strong, and we never ever quit. Thank you for listening, guys, and I will definitely see you on the next one.